bad news for anti-American NFL commissioner after what pissed Cowboys owner is taking from him. While the National Football League commissioner is making excuses for anti-American players and telling people to be patient with these protests, team owners are seeing the issue for what it is. With game ratings and attendance rapidly declining, some franchises are recognizing the need to take drastic measures to protect their massive investments. More important than money, is respecting the country, the people who have fought and died for America, and the opportunities that sacrifice has provided these entitled players. Preserving the reputation of the sport comes secondary, which should be something that Commissioner Roger Goodell cares about. Since he's repeatedly proven he doesn't, it's up to each team to make their own decisions on game day decorum. However, things just got really bad for Goodell since Cowboys owner Jerry Jones holds the key to his karma for allowing athletes to disrespect America and plans to use it. For the team that's commonly referred to as America's team, it's no wonder that the owner is arguably one of the most powerful in his position within the league. Jones happens to be in a much different mindset than Goodell on this protesting problem, and the timing of the issue couldn't be worse for the commissioner. After making a clear-cut rule that all players on his team must stand for the anthem, by banning kneeling or sitting for it, Jones didn't pull any punches when he said what would happen to any player who's caught kneeling on his team. He's not only unafraid of kicking players off his team, he's also in a position of having a major effect on Goodell's paycheck this year, as he's the deciding factor in a huge portion of the commissioner's contract, which is now up for renewal. Deadspin reports. Roger Goodell has made as much as $44 million in salary in a single year as NFL commissioner, and in his time on the job has reportedly made more than $200 million. The NFL's Compensation Committee is currently working out a proposal to extend Goodell's existing contract beyond its current 2019 expiration date, and at least one owner wants to get serious about scaling back the commissioner's pay going forward. It's just really unfortunate for Roger Goodell that this particular owner is the most powerful of them all, Jerry Jones. From an ESPN report. If not for Jerry, one person familiar with the contract negotiations said this weekend, this deal would be done. While some owners believe a deal will be agreed upon, others aren't quite as sure, thanks to Jones, who has interjected himself into the process of the NFL's six-man compensation committee, becoming the unofficial seventh member. Jones is now being singled out by some owners and league executives as the reason Goodell does not have the contract extension that many expected to be in place before this season kicked off, per sources. Jones has a rather tumultuous relationship with Goodell, and like many people feel that what he is getting paid is grossly out of proportion to what's reasonable. Jones isn't on the compensation committee, but he will reportedly join the all-important Wednesday conference call, and apparently sees himself as a representative of the remaining 26 owners, Deadspin added. As unofficial representatives go, this one wields a lot of influence. It would be the ultimate irony for the commissioner to really feel it in the pocketbook after he thought he was responsible for some big boom in NFL profits, when really, his support of protests has had just the opposite effect. Maybe the commissioner will start caring about the country and the fans a little more when he literally has to pay for it. It's time that the punishment starts at the top, sending the real message that everyone in the NFL needs to get behind, and that is that politics have no place in the sport, and it's time to make the game great again. It's unfortunate for Goodell that Jones, who apparently has a huge say in his contract extension, is the one owner who made a huge move against him already after the commissioner came out in defense of kneelers. He officially banned all players from kneeling during the anthem. While other teams apparently love the attention from the media, this NFL owner knows what is right. He says that the Cowboys stand for patriotism and American tradition, Gong reports. Jones said that anyone who will protest the anthem will be gone. Some have already begun complaining about the right to kneel if they want to without the threat of punishment, much like the